Hi there, my name's Steve Garnett. Up and down the country, many teachers recognise the problem of this thing called boys' underachievement. At least for the last 10 years, when you look at the GCSE results, and in particular the 5 A star to C, girls are outperforming our boys by nearly 10%. So the question, I guess, is simple. What can we do in our classrooms to help our boys achieve better? So I think we can find 7 things. The first one then, I describe this as word minimums. Teachers will recognise that for some boys, they will always write as little as possible. So sometimes it's appropriate to say that at the very minimum you need to write however many numbers is appropriate. In this way, we're encouraging our boys to write enough where they think sometimes that less is more when in fact it isn't. So number 1, word minimums. On a similar vein, number 2 would be time minimums. Again, if as a teacher you think they're not spending anywhere near enough time on this activity or this task, sometimes it becomes appropriate to say to them, you need to spend at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever's appropriate. In this way, we're trying to ensure that they recognise enough time needs investing on a particular activity. So that would be number 2, time minimums. Number 3, I describe this as looking for a positive male role model. It might be somebody from the media or a celebrity or someone known to them in school, but trying to get boys to look at what positive male role models are doing, that in turn can create some kind of aspiration, some motivation for boys. In fact, they want to be like their role model. The fourth one looks at the whole business of trying to encourage competitiveness within a lesson. Some boys thrive on a competitive element. So sometimes putting things like a league table of test results and ensuring that the boys can see where they sit on the league table, and thereby trying to create some motivation for them to move up the league table through getting better test results, can be a real motivator for boys. Our fifth one is the whole business of active learning, trying to encourage boys to look at learning in a variety of ways through lots of talking, lots of doing, role play particularly. So the 6th step, I describe this as using show-off time productively. If you've got some natural extroverts, harness that energy through things like role plays, hot seating, or just bringing them to the front to demonstrate something on behalf of the whole class. And then the 7th step, I describe this as choices. Giving the boys choices makes them feel like they're in charge. But keep the choices to a minimum. It could be either, if you don't want to write it, you could do it as a diagram, or we could chat about it. Okay, thank you very much. There's our 7 steps to try and improve the boys that are underachieving in our classes. Thanks for watching.